I'm so excited to share with you a way that you can use our bubble overlays even if you don't have Photoshop. We found this free program called PicMonkey. It allows you to edit photos, create collages, and use our bubble overlays. I'm going to show you how easy it is to use and customize these overlays using PicMonkey. The first thing you need to do is go into your internet browser and go to picmonkey.com. You do not need to have an account or log in order to edit, although you can sign up for a membership if you want to. So once you're on the main screen here, you want to go over to this edit button, and a drop down will pop up and you just click on wherever you have your photo saved that you want to add bubbles to. Mine is on my computer, and then I just have to find wherever I have it saved, and I'm going to click on open. And this may or may not pop up depending on your image size. You can scroll over these options here and they'll explain to you what it is. I'm going to go ahead and click on save. It may not pop up. Sometimes it just does it for larger images. Okay, so now that you're in the program, you can go over here to the toolbar and you can play around with these different effects. But right now we're going to look at the overlays, which is the butterfly button here. So click on that, and there's some pre-made overlays that will pop up. You can look at those as well. But right now I'm going to show you how to add your own. Those are the ones that you purchase from our company that you can upload into this program. So click on your own, and then find where you have your bubbles saved, and click open. Okay, now they're going to pop up here, and they're going to be kind of small. If you want your bubbles small, you can leave them that way. If you want to make them a little bit or a lot larger, you can go over to the circle here in the corner and click and drag it to make them bigger. Now if you just want to have a few and have them smaller, you can move them around by holding and dragging it around, or you can make them larger as if they're closer to the camera, just by dragging and dropping. Okay, now there are black spots around these bubbles, and we want to get rid of those so they'll look more realistic. So what we want to do is come over to this overlay pop-up box and go down to blend modes and select a different blend mode. And as you go over these, you can see that they have different effects with each one. I like to use add or screen for the bubbles, and just click it and see it'll change it, and now they look like there were actual bubbles there while you took the picture. Now if you want to add more bubbles, you can go back over to your own and add another set. And you just do the same thing with these. I'm going to make these ones pretty big as if they were really close to the camera. Alright, and then go over here. Okay, and then if there's a bubble somewhere where you don't want it to be, you can click on this eraser button here. Change your eraser hardness down to 0. That way there won't be any harsh eraser lines on your photo. And then just change it to whatever size you need it to be. And you can just go through and erase the bubble that you don't want. If you decided that you did want it, you can either go click this undo button, or after you erase something, you can bring it back by clicking on this tool next to the eraser tool and painting over it again. That will bring the bubble back. After you have your image the way that you want it, just go up here to save, rename your image to whatever you want it to be, and then you can save it as either a JPEG or a PNG file. I like to save photos as JPEGs. Choose your image quality, and then click Save to My Computer, and then choose where you want it to save to. Click Save, and then it will say Masterpiece Save whenever it's finished.